Hello, welcome to my new YouTube channel. For those of you that don't know me, I'm an illustrator based near Leeds, UK. I make my own greetings cards as well as designing items like vinyl stickers, enamel pin badges, colouring books, custom portraits, and I also make zines. All of my products are available on both Etsy and my website, and I'll put the links for those in the description. So my plan for this channel is to do some illustration challenges and also do some behind the scenes stuff. If you've got anything in particular you'd like to see, or if there's any challenges that you'd like me to do, then put those in the comments below. For my first video I'm going to do an illustration challenge called Zine in a Day, which is where I make one zine in one day. Imaginative. So the reason why I've decided to do this challenge is because I haven't made a zine in a long time, and it's one of the things that I enjoy doing most. The last zine that I made is one of the items I've made that I'm most proud of. Having to do it so fast as well will mean that I can practice drawing and I can practice the process of hand making a zine myself here in my studio. To help myself save time, I'm going to try use a limited colour palette, whereas normally my work is full colour, big range of colours. So if I use one colour palette, which I think I'm going to do purple, if I just use that one, then that's less time to spend worrying over colours. So the subject matter that I've chosen is quite mundane. I've chosen that so I can spend less time working on the story and more time actually illustrating and creating and making. I'm literally just going to do what I did yesterday. It's just a challenge to help myself get back into the groove of illustrating more. So I'm giving myself one day. The time is currently 11:32, early bird, I know. So the first step is storyboarding. I'm just going to write down step by step what I did yesterday, and then I'm going to convert that into a comic book storyboard. Okay, so I've written step by step what I did yesterday, and then from that I've created a storyboard. I've gone for 16 pages altogether, including the cover, just because this is the amount that I'm used to working with normally, and I've done it 16 pages as well to try and encourage myself to draw more and to pad it out a bit. It's now 2. Here is an update on where I'm at. I've done the draft stage, so now I've got the layout. I know exactly what's going on each page. Now I'm going to move over to my iPad and start doing some digital sketches on there. So the time is now 5 minutes to 4. I've been sat drawing for 3 hours straight now. I've been trying to limit each illustration to 15 minutes each. I've got 5, none of them are finished yet because I'm trying to stick to the 15 minutes, and when the 15 minutes is up I'm trying to move on to the next one. I've got 5 done and I need 10, so we're kind of halfway there. So, it's day 2. I've got a lot to do. It is currently 11:15. The first thing I've got to do today is I've got to finish illustrating each page, and I've also got all the colouring in to do, and I've got to do the inside cover and the outside cover, and then format it, get it printed by the end of the day. Okay, so the time is now 2:05. I've not quite finished doing the outlines yet, but Ben has taken my iPad, so I can't draw anymore just yet. So what I have done is I've sent all the ones that are pretty much there to my computer, and I'm going to work on those in Photoshop now. So I drew them all in Procreate on my iPad, and I'm going to colour them in and do some like formatting tweaks on Photoshop. So that's the next step. So I've finished colouring the first illustration. I don't know how this is going to turn out. So I'm going to do a test print. We'll see what it turns out like. Okay, so this is what the first test print has come out like. I'm really happy with that. It's not quite as vibrant, but it's still nice and purple. The line's really clear. But yeah, I really like that. My biggest concern now is what it'll be like double-sided, because this is quite thin paper. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm just going to print on this. Same thing again, just on the other side, just see what it turns out like. So I've done the test print of double-sided, and the actual image quality or print quality for double-sided is really good. It's a lot better than I was expecting. That's definitely doable. But what I was saying about the printer not aligning is definitely way off, which isn't ideal. But in theory, I should be able to fix that by just budging the file along. So it'll take a few test prints to like tweak it to where it needs to be, because it's all going to be guesswork. Okay, update time. It is now 10 o'clock. I'm not going to get this finished today again. So it's going to be a zine in 3 days. Where I'm up to now, I've only got 2 pages left to illustrate, and I have already coloured in 5 of the pages. So we're over halfway. We're getting there. It's day 3, the last day. Okay, so the time is 20 to 8. I've finished all the inside pages. I've done the pattern for the inside cover, which I really like. I think it's come together really well. I've just got the front cover to do and the first page, and then I can start printing it out. Okay, day 3 was the last day artwork wise, but it did take me an entire 4th day to actually print the zine out. So I showed you earlier on about how the double-sided printing wasn't aligning. It was actually a lot more tedious than I anticipated trying to align them. It was literally just, I had to tweak it like a few millimetres each time because it'd look like that's all it needed. And then next time it came out, it'd be completely off again. So it took a long time for me to figure out exactly what was going wrong. But now I've sorted that out. I've got it set up as a template so that whenever I need to go back and print anything this size, double-sided again, I can just use that template and it should work first time, so I won't need to waste any more paper. So here is the finished zine. I'm really happy with how this has come out. I'm glad I spent 4 days on it rather than 1 day, because the quality would have been a lot worse. The cover feels really nice because it's smooth 300 GSM card. The inside pages are nice and vibrant. And yeah, I think it's come together really well. I've staple bound it, as that's just the easiest, quickest, cheapest way for me to produce these. Really happy with how this turned out, really happy with the challenge. I'm really happy that I set myself a challenge to do it. I'm looking forward to doing more challenges. I'm going to try post a video weekly on this channel. Probably just going to do challenges for the first lot of videos. So if there's any specific challenges that you want me to do, then put those in the comments. I do have a few ideas already though, so I'll see you next week.